Hey everyone, today we're going to talk a little bit about some new experiences and some old throwbacks on board Norwegian Aqua and Norwegian Luna. Let's go. Hey everyone, John here from Byte Size Cruises. Welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, we are a travel agency trying to give you the best information possible about cruising so that you can plan and go on an amazing cruise vacation. Today we're going to go into a little bit of detail about what is going to be on board Norwegian's Aqua and Luna. These are a slightly different class of ships. They're being called the Prima Plus class of ships. The Prima and the Viva were in the Prima class. There was a little bit of divisiveness between Norwegian cruisers about whether or not they like Prima and Viva. Some people seem to love it, some people seem to hate it. But it does seem to be polarizing, if nothing else. So I particularly thought they were really pretty ships. I really liked that they expanded the waterfront and made Ocean Boulevard and all these great things. I enjoyed Indulge Food Hall and some of the new dining venues. I just thought the ships were weird and I wasn't really sure who they were built for. So these new ships are going to be about 10% bigger, and they're going to have the aqua coasters and all these fun different things on there. So let's talk about the things that they've changed up a little bit and the things that they're trying to make a little bit better. So here's what we know. They're coming out in April of 25 and 26 respectively, Aqua and Luna. And they are doing like a big revamp of the game zone. So in this article that I'm reading from Cruise Industry News, it says they're building off of the successful model of the Galaxy Pavilion, which I don't think is successful at all. They've replaced it on a few ships already. They've gotten rid of it. On Joy, for instance, we talked about, they've gotten rid of that Galaxy Pavilion. It's a virtual reality arcade. I find that the games are broken a lot, and I don't see a ton of people in there for the massive footprint that it takes. Now, however, what they say here is that it's kind of combining the Galaxy Pavilion with the traditional arcade. I kind of like what they're saying here. I've noticed in the past 5 years or so, 10 years maybe on cruise ships, the arcades aren't really arcades anymore. It's more games of chance, ways for you to get tickets to get things. So more of like, you know, your things where you're trying to hit something or you're trying to get something just to amass tickets. They're not kind of arcade-ish type of games. So here they're saying they're going to have some virtual reality games, and they're going to have some classic arcade games like Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, those type of things. I love that. I think that's a great idea, kind of mixing the old and the new together. Sounds really, really fun. Additionally, they're going to upgrade the Bullseye Bar. If you've been on Prima or Viva, they have a interactive darts game. So you have real darts, and then there's an interactive one where they have the scoring projected up on a screen. They're going to try to make that better with a full service bar up there. They're also going to have an enhanced mini golf area themed the Wonders of the World. It's 12 interactive holes across 2 decks. The one thing I really did like was the mini golf on board of Prima and Viva was really cool. However, it was, I think, pay to play. And I don't love that you have to pay extra to play mini golf, but it doesn't say anything in here about that. So we shall find out in the future. It is 2.5 times larger than on previous ships, which is massive. That's a lot of fun. I like that, something fun to do. They're also gonna have a dedicated pickleball court because pickleball is super popular. They're also going to be expanding the Mandara Spa and the Pulse Fitness Center. So it's going to get new services. It's going to have a 2-story indoor spa waterfall with a marble staircase. Sounds beautiful. Clay sauna. They're going to also have a bunch of new therapies in there. There's going to be a therapy pool, IV drip therapy they're going to have for hydration. So you can get hammered on your cruise and then get an IV in the next morning and feel better about it. The thermal suite is going to have twice as many heated loungers compared to other ships, allowing more guests in there. And they're going to have the charcoal sauna, the ice room, salt room, and the flotation salt pool in there. And the Pulse Fitness Center is just going to have more machines and more access to workout classes, yoga, Pilates, cycling, and stretching. Sounds really great. As we already know, they are bringing back Indulge Food Hall with some additional offerings like Plantery, which is going to be a all plant-based diet restaurant inside of Indulge. We know they're going to be getting some fun restaurants in there that we've talked about already. So I'm looking forward to these. I'm looking forward to see how much Norwegian really listens to their guests and modify these ships and try to make them better. With a little bit of debacle going on with more at sea, it's going to be interesting for sure. Anyway, thanks so much for watching today. Really appreciate it. If you found this helpful, please share it with a friend, and we would love for you to subscribe. We put out a brand new video about cruising every single day. Come join us, and we will talk to everybody soon. Happy cruising. See you tomorrow. Bye.